All right. Supposed to be live now. All right, we got sound, brother.
All right, we back.
Bear with us. The stream got cut.
Hello, hello, Yahweh,
Shem
Bahashem,
Yahushai
Yahushai,
Bahashim
Bahashem,
Rakakwadash Barakatah Yahweh
Yahweh,
Barakatah
Yahushai,
Yahushai Barakatah
Yahweh,
Yahweh
Barakatah
Barakatah Yahushai
Yahushai,
Barakatah Yahweh
Yahweh,
Barakatah
Barakatah
Yahushai
Yahushai,
Ka
Allah,
Halal
Yahweh,
Yahweh
Hashem,
Bashem
Yahushai,
Shai Bashem
Hashem,
Rakakwadash
Rakakwadash,
Ka
Allah,
Halal Abanawa Yahweh
Yahweh,
Abanawa
Abanawa,
Yahweh Shai
Yahushai,
Bahasham
Hashem,
Rakakwadash.
Rakakwadash,
Yeah, Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6 calls Yahweh Shai the everlasting Father.
Khan,
And also, Father denotes, like the head of a clan. Also, authority, progenerator. Yahweh created Yahweh Shai from a piece of himself, and Yahweh Shai created everyone else. Through Yahweh Shai, the elect has what? Pieces of the Heavenly Father as well. All right, brother. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 2. Yeah, this thing got cut. Let's see. Bear with me. All right. I got it here, brother.
okay.
Oh, you got it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't load. Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 2. And he fenced it and gathered out the stones thereof, and planted it with the choicest vine, and built a tower in the midst of it, and also made a winepress therein. And he looked that it should bring forth grapes, and it brought forth wild grapes.
Oh, my goodness. And he fenced it. Protection. All the other nations, you got protection, Israel. And gathered out the stones thereof, made it look beautiful, and planted it with the choicest vine. Nation of Israel. Out of all these nations, nation of Israel is the best. We got the salt of the earth, as it's written about. Edomites, they're crazy. Elam, they just stink. They'll bump into you walking. Moab, Chinese, they look lost 24/7 when they walk around. The rest of you going with these nations. Elam is the India people with the dot on their forehead. The rest of these nations. But Israel is a peculiar people that the Most High have saved for himself. The seed of, get that, bro? The seed of Jacob, Abraham, my friend, I'm butchering it. And, and built a tower in the midst of it, and also made a wine press therein. And he looked that it should bring forth grapes, and it brought forth wild grapes. Wild meaning what? Corrupted. Corrupted Israelites. I planted these nice green grapes. Let's go that way, brother. Avoid these people. That's what it brought forth. Let me go into that word there for wild. Go to the Blue Letter Bible, BLB for short. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 2. See it on screen. Let's click on wild grapes.
Psalms H891. Beushim. Beushim.
Stinking or worthless thing. Stinkberries. Yep, that's you 2/3. It a dross, even a dross of silver. Ezekiel, therefore you'll be what? Melted for all your stinky, wicked ways. Because it is stinky. Or you false Israelite doctrines out there teaching false truths, that's what? A stinky sacrifice. Because the sacrifices, when you do spiritual sacrifices after the order of Melchizedek, which is what the prophets are doing nowadays, as it's written about New Testament, prophets after the order of Melchizedek is what the prophets are now, which are priests after the order of Melchizedek, which is the prophets today teaching 100% truth and doctrine, written about in the New Testament. And we're offering what? Spiritual sacrifices to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So when he smells it,
It'll be a sweet savor.
sweet savor. But if it's false doctrine, I stink.
Think.
Get that toilet seat out of here.
Uh-huh.
That used women's restroom gas station toilet out of here. I'm done with it. Burn that thing up, melt it. They'll have to come back in the kingdom as a righteous Israelite. The sacrifices, that's Psalm 51. O Master, open now my lips, and my mouth shall show forth thy praise. Accept, I beseech thee, the free will offerings of my mouth. Psalm 119. Free will offerings, spiritual sacrifices to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And if your sacrifice is stinky, it is unacceptable. And we hope by faith and pray by faith that what? Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you do the right thing before his eyes, and to lead us in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Lead me in the path of righteousness for your name's sake, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because there is no such thing as free will. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend.
Yeah, that's two children of Israel. And on top, the flock of my pasture, amen. Bear with me while I get this in Psalm 51. Where is it? Against you, behold, you desire not sacrifice. I'll shit my sin, truth in the inward parts, purging with hyssop, and I shall make me to hear joy and gladness, creating within me. Oh man, I can't find it, brother. Oh, here it is. Psalm chapter 51, verse 15. O Lord, open thou my lips, and my mouth shall show forth thy praise. For thou, because thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it, thou delightest not in burnt offering. So what is a sacrifice? It is no more burnt rams and goats and lambs and the rest of it. Open thy lips, my mouth shall show forth thy praise. That's the spiritual sacrifice we'll open up now. But it has to be in what? As the brother was saying, verse 17. If it's not done in verse 17, it is stinky. The sacrifices of God, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart. Oh God, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, thou wilt not despise. So that's what it has to be in. And that is what the true prophets will do. Let's breeze on down this. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 3. Here you go, brother.
And now, O inhabitants of Jerusalem, and men of Judah, judge, I pray you, betwixt me and my vineyard.
Yeah, I did everything. The Heavenly Father is speaking about. Next verse.
What could have been done more to my vineyard that I have not done in it? Wherefore, when I looked that it should bring forth grapes, brought it forth wild grapes.
Stinky grapes. What more could I have done for y'all? Y'all have money, land, wealth, prosperity. Your women weren't even ugly. What more could I have done? You had strength. You was quick. How many of the Israelites know what's wrong with spiritual powers and the rest of it? What more could I have done for y'all? Next verse, brother.
Verse 5. And now go to, I will tell you what I will do to my vineyard. I will take away the hedge thereof, and that shall be eaten up, and break down the wall thereof, and it shall be trodden down.
Yeah, it was trodden down the Gentiles. But yeah, before that, what more could I have done? The Heavenly Father was loyal to us. We was disloyal to him. But we had to learn the ways of wickedness, starting from Adam and Eve. Eve took that knowledge of wickedness, gave it to Adam. That's why he says, through the woman we all die. But when Adam fell, yeah, we all fell, and the curse of the earth came, and everything else. You read Genesis. And therefore, we are in this condition, and we have to learn the ways of wickedness now to be as true gods, Alahaya, knowing good and evil. The serpent was right on that part, but it also lied. We did die, spiritually and physically. Adam and Eve all the way on down. But we also had to go through this what? To appreciate the ways of righteousness. We had it all in the beginning. Adam had spiritual powers. He had everything. The Most High even gave him a woman when he gave you everything. So now you're going to have to fight for it and earn it back. And that's only given to the elect because there is no such thing as free will. All right, I gave it to you everything. Now you're going for punishment. Go sit down in the timeout chair. You're going to be mortal for a while. And when I come back, I'm going to ask, you want to listen to the serpent again? The whole nation going to say no. No. Please, Father. Don't do it, please. Okay, you learned your lesson. Anything else you want to bring up, brother?
No, that's all.
On that note, Shalom. Kahala Yahweh Shem Yahushai B'Chakodash Rakti Yahweh Rakti Yahushai. Shalom. The Bible says, LG, my great Muslim. Shalom. Pray, read, study fast, watch videos, meditate, feet. Hold on to the truth. Let's go that way. Let no man steal your crown. Because what? Symbolic of salvation. When Yahushua comes back, he's literally going to crown his elect man from 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 42 to 48. How's the master your crown? By being disobedient to Yahweh Shemashai, because that individual or individuals told you so, whether it be a man, woman, child, your uncle, your father, your mother, your sibling, your cousin, your spouse, whatever it may be. You took off your crown for said individual. Shalom, shalom, shalom.